Hallo liebe Community, hier ist wieder Leo Fair von Möbius Gaming. Und wir... Halt's Maul. Wir haben die Aufgabe, Leuten, also wir haben die Aufgabe, einen Sentinel zu wählen. Jemand, der mir hilft beim Verwalten von dem ganzen Gebimsel hier. Und das wird mir schon... Ryan, hallo. Hallo Ryan.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Eathen. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember.
Du bist ja ein kleiner
I
Schnuffel.
could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
And what of your brother Asher? Where's his name?
There's only two sides to the blade. Besides, he left, so... Yeah.
Mu.
Someday, I'll have a real one.
Ja,
But
darauf
not like
sieht's...
that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
Das ist sehr nett, diese Unterhaltung, aber es hilft uns nicht mit den Sentinels.
I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Richtig.
I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood.
Es geht nicht darum, dass Leute Angst vor dir haben, Junge.
Someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Porticulus. Porticulus. Look at.
Come on, what did I say? Swords up, slash right, parry, again. Slash right, sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsey we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Ja,
Thank you,
der
Sir
Typ ist
Royland.
weise.
I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Talk to.
Yes, my lord?
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Your words are wise, Sir Royland.
Mhm.
Thank you, my lord.
I will consider them as I make my choice.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Ja, also eigentlich braucht man genau so einen Advisor. Der hat Ahnung, der weiß Bescheid, der hat viel Kram gesehen. Malcolm ist eher so ein Gutmensch. Ich weiß nicht, ob das Malcolm überhaupt ist. Komm schon. Alter, talk to.
Eathen. Or should I say Lord Eathen?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
Achso, ist mein
I saw
Onkel.
what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
Ja, ist doch gut.
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
He said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted.
Wir haben manchmal alle merkwürdige Dinge zu tun. Mach
Until
es.
you've spoken with her about this, just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
Das ist hier ein Nachteil in dieser Welt.
My mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house.
Ja.
Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsey Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Eathen, I need to talk to you.
Ja! Ach halt, das war ja das Mädel, was hinter dem anderen her war. Außerdem bin ich, glaube ich, mit der verwandt, aber das spielt hier in der Welt auch keine große Rolle.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira.
Ja, Mira tut
Always
alles.
thinks of family above all else.
Jupp, jupp,
Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough.
jupp.
But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
Wirklich? Ja.
You said you'd get angry sometimes. This would have been a good time to see it.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill.
Das ist ein Dieb. Diebe an die Wall.
I know.
Hä?
And that wasn't your fault.
Bäh.
I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but
Hä, wo ist das Problem? Mädchen, Diebe an die Wall. Daran kann sich...
Ethan, please. Tell me.
who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out.
Reden wir mal mit Duncan.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Zu viel Text.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Duh.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
That's what's necessary to keep the house safe. Then we must.
Aye, a hard choice, but it's what has to be done. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Ja, ist gut, dass wir das mal aufgefüllt haben. Und? Können wir jetzt langsam unseren Typen dann?
Yes, Lord Eathen. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is your perspective? Das ist doch ein
What
gutes.
is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to Haus Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsey Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Ja, dann mach.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Gut. Aber ich mag dieses ganze gemalte Setting. Das ist richtig toll. Da ist nicht viel finanzieller Aufwand hinter, glaube ich. Diese Games sind, glaube ich, einfach zu machen. Aber es gefällt mir trotzdem.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Eathen has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Eathen. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Kann man da jetzt mal irgendwas Nettes sagen?
Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsey Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsey must understand that.
He's not
Okay.
coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Let Duncan speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Duncan?
I'm sorry, Lord Eathen. You have chosen your sentinel. You should hear from him first.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Das stimmt allerdings.
Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
Ich
Thank the
gl-
gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help.
Ja.
It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf. But we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful.
Ich glaube an diese Efforts von
I
Mira.
trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
Die Idee finde ich gut.
Mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Komm, wir kämpfen! Scheiß drauf! Das hier ist Game of Thrones. Entweder wir gehen alle unter, oder aber...
Men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsey Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Eathen has made his opinion known.
Uah.
I will respect it.
Entweder wir gehen unter oder es funktioniert. Komm schon, das ist doch richtig geil.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsey's arrival.
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Ich mag ihn,
Have
ja.
enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsey Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Lord Eathen?
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
Ich habe gehört, wir haben ein paar
Lord
gemeint.
Eathen has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too
Bla
long.
bla bla, es würde jeder von euch beiden
Forgive
sagen.
me, my lord, but you are far too young to be
Bla 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 bla.
likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Mann, ey.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do.
Vielleicht gehen wir alle unter, ja. Aber
The gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
ich glaube dem Typen, der ist da voll von überzeugt. Das mit dem Bargain hat mir auch gut gefallen, muss ich sagen. Das war eigentlich sogar meine Lieblingsoption.
Lord, I have faithfully served this family for many years. I sent my own nephew to the wall to protect you. Just remember that. Forgive me.
Ich verstehe es doch, Mann,
There will
Leute.
always be those who question your leadership, which
Richtig.
is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it.
Ja.
He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Eathen must fight his own battles.
Ja, das machen wir jetzt ja, ne? Im ganz
When
großen Stil.
Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Das
Of course,
ist
your father was
Grausamkeit.
furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
Ich hab doch hier Reynold, den Zerstörer.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family.
Das sagen sie doch alle. Ja, ja, ja. Blub, blub, blub.
Let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Send Malcolm to Essos. Ja, mach.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Anscheinend brauchen wir den Bully von der Straße. Wir haben es ja immerhin mit Ramsey zu tun.
Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Ja, danke für diese Ansprache. Wir sehen, wie es weitergeht in der nächsten Folge. Bis dann, Leute. Ciao.